Hey guys, how are you? Excited about this video. So excited. So let me have my laptop here. So I have all the information. We're gonna go over all the camps, all the boot camps that are being offered. We're gonna go over the descriptions, the times, the dates. We're gonna go over everything. So if you have been waiting, number one, if you're a part of my email list, check your inbox. All the information I'm gonna be going over is in your inbox. So please check I cannot say this enough, check your inbox, please, okay? So let's go into this. If this is your first time watching, hello. My name is Dorsey, and I'm a business coach. I focus primarily on helping people build their online platforms and helping them to take that online platform, build that community, and then monetize that community. And so there's different ways to do that. And during this summer, I'm really excited because I'm devoting time, and let me move this because I see all these people. So, but during this time, I'm going to be devoting over this summer different workshops and boot camps that are going to really help you to build these wonderful brands and ministries. So we're going to dive into this information. If this is your first time watching, say hello. I'm going to share a little bit more about myself in this video. There's a lot of new faces, and there's a lot of new people who have started following me in the profile. So hello to everyone. So yeah, my name is Genesis. Like I said before, I'm a business coach. I focus on helping people build their online platforms, and I love to teach. I love to teach people on how they can build things themselves, okay? So I'm all about empowering you with the tools to launch that business and for it to be successful. So before we get started, I want to share with you some nuggets. I've been sharing some nuggets here on my profile. Hopefully you've been staying connected with me. But one of the biggest things that I have been seeing with not just my clients, not just with people who I'm attached to and following or connected to here online, but running a business, guys, is harder than most people think. People have this idea that if you build it, people come. If you launch it, people are going to come. And after the hype builds down, okay, after the excitement, after you did all the cool stuff, the logos, the branding, the colors, after you launched something, did the website, after you go live, what happens next? And for many people, that's where they get stuck at. It's not getting started. It's what happens when you get started and you come to the realization of this fact: oh my gosh, I actually have to run this business like it's a business. I can't run it like it's a hobby. I can't keep on picking it up and putting it down. I have to take what I'm doing seriously. And I think sometimes we're throwing money at something and we think that by throwing money at it, that it's going to make everything better. But without strategy, without a plan, okay, without a good enough idea, it's not going to go anywhere. And so one of my biggest things that I want to do this summer is to help people get back to the basics and help people understand that in these different boot camps that you need it to be a profitable business. It is time out for flexing and flossing and wanting to be known as, oh, I'm an author, I'm a speaker, I'm a writer, I'm a this, I'm a that. And while you have all these titles due to your creativity, money's only coming in through one, if that, okay? So there's no use in having titles that aren't paying you squat dilly, okay? It's time to make some money. If you're going to be doing all this talking, all this walking, all this building, you need to monetize it. And we're living in an age where people think that followers, likes, all these different things, that equates to money. It does not. It does not. No, it does not. It's time for you to make some real money, whether you have 0 followers, 20 followers, a private account. You need to start making some money with your idea. So let's jump into what these summer boot camps are. Registration opens up tomorrow. Was going to wait till Friday, and I was like, we're going to open it up tomorrow, okay? And those who are ready are ready. And again, $75 is going to reserve your online registration seat for any of the boot camps that you pick. There are a total of 4 boot camps. I know, I'm really raising the roof. So this is why I've kind of really been giving myself more time, not doing as many streams and different things, so I can get myself ready for these boot camps. So guys, I'm going to jump into May, because that is the one that is right around the corner, literally, and that's the reason why we have to open up registration as soon as possible. So May is launching your t-shirt business. That is going to be the very, very, very first boot camp that we're doing, is launching your t-shirt business. I have done, it used to be called Hustle School, and Hustle School was an online boot camp. I did a 4-week boot camp. I did it extremely successfully. That was probably the first time where in one weekend I made $4,000 in one. I was like, wait, I think it was like in like a day or 2 days actually. I was like, wait, oh my God, I just made all this money in a short amount of time with just teaching. And that's when I knew I was onto something. And so Hustle School was a school basically where it's a 4-week boot camp, and I taught you on how to start your own t-shirt business. But I'm upgrading the knowledge. I'm upgrading what we're going to be covering, because so much has changed in the industry, so much has changed in e-commerce, that there's so much more that you not necessarily have to do, but you have to stay up on. So let's read the description. In this 4-week boot camp, we're not going to tackle making t-shirts. We're going to tackle the t-shirt business from the business perspective and how to start making real coins and turn it into a profitable investment. Okay, people do t-shirt classes all the time, but making a product is the easy part. Selling it is not. We're going to tackle all the things people don't tell you, like how after you spend all of the money launching it, how do you make it back? Okay, that's a good one. We're going to go from what makes an actual t-shirt brand, because many brands are not brands. I'm going to talk about that in a second. We're going to talk about how to scale it and what scaling a t-shirt company looks like. We're going to talk about many different other features, but this class is not for those who want to start a t-shirt hustle. This class is for those, this 4-week boot camp is for those who really want to have a t-shirt business. There's a difference between a t-shirt hustle and a t-shirt business. A t-shirt business, you're selling t-shirts every day, every month. It's an actual company. It's an actual business. You can start it out of your home, but you have to be serious about starting it. I've had hundreds of people take my classes on t-shirts and not use any of the information. Okay, then they're like, oh my God, I'm struggling, I'm going through. You have to use the information. So this workshop is going to cover the following. Week 1, we're going to talk about creating an actual t-shirt brand. Not every t-shirt business is actually a brand, okay? This is big. Okay, not every t-shirt company is an actual brand, because just because you sell t-shirts does not mean you have a brand. It means that you have a business, but it does not mean you have a brand. And I really want to teach people on what it means to build an actual t-shirt brand, a brand that will become recognizable, a brand that has a focus and a focused mission and message. Week 2 is we're going to talk about your online store. We're going to talk about the 7 most important factors of an online store. We're going to be focusing primarily on Shopify. However, I will be teaching you on WordPress, Big Cartel, Etsy, BigCommerce. We're going to cover a lot of different ones, Squarespace, benefits, pros and cons. And every boot camp that I do, after every night, we're going to tackle your Q&A so that you're not going to be completely left in the dark, okay? Week 3, we're going to talk about harnessing the power of viral t-shirts, influencers, and social media. Basically, once you get started launching a t-shirt company, you have to keep the hype going. The hype does not need to die down. You have to keep it going. So we're going to talk about that. Week 4 is in-person selling, becoming an expert at vending. We're going to talk about creating collections that create a consistent brand loyalty. And then we're also going to talk about how to keep your brand fun and alive. A lot of people, they launch their t-shirt business, get excited. 3-4 months down the road, it's like dead. There's no new stuff coming out. You're not making it fun. The photos look horrible. You know, you're just struggling. And that is not a business. That now is a debt. That is now a burden. We want to focus now on actually it being a fun brand. And so that's going to be important. So this is going to be, again, a 4-week course. Okay, it's going to be a 4-week course. Okay. And this is really important because my issue has not been with let me phrase it like this. People have come to me so many times because of this main fact. It has not been because of creating t-shirts. Okay, it's not been because of having a whole bunch of people who are connected to you. The issue is you are just selling t-shirts. And people see you as just selling t-shirts. and they have not connected it to a bigger message or a brand. And see, what you want to change is you want to go from selling t-shirts to now selling a brand, okay? And if you can build up a brand, you can actually sell the company, right? But when you're just selling t-shirts, you can't scale that to be where, I'm gonna sell my company. No, you have to build it to a brand. People buy into brands. If you want to ever build up your t-shirt company to 6 to 7 figures and then sell it, you got to create a brand, okay? It's like, for instance, like I could sell chicken sandwiches outside, but if someone's looking to buy my company, they would rather invest in a Chick-fil-A or a Zaxby's before they invest in me selling chicken sandwiches. Until I create it into a brand, it's not actually a brand. So when people talk about I'm launching a brand, and even I talk about all the time, you never actually start launching a brand. You actually start with launching a business. You turn it into a brand. And it becomes a brand when there is a strong loyalty to that business that has now become more than just the product. Brands are always more than the product. It becomes more about what the product represents. Why do people love Jordan so much? You think that they love the rubber of the sneakers? You think it's just about that? No. It's about the culture that Michael Jordan created that created a whole mass movement of sneakerheads. Okay? That's what taking a product, using it as a base, creating a brand, now people buy into the brand. Now people buy Jordans just for the fact that they're Jordans, not even because they love them. Some of them are ugly, okay? Look like you're walking on marshmallows, okay? With crazy colors. But guess what? It's a brand, so people buy into it. And it also makes it worth something, okay? So that is going to be in May. That is May the 7th, 14th, 21st, 28th. Basically, every Tuesday in May is that boot camp, and it's going to be at 7 p.m. All the boot camps for all of the summer boot camps are all going to be at 7 p.m. Different days, though, so that's why I'm going to, talk about this. But for May, that is, again, the 4-week boot camp on launching your t-shirt business, and that is going to be every Tuesday in May at 7 p.m., okay? May 7th, 14th, 21st, 28th. So if that's a boot camp that you want, make sure you're on the email list, because tonight at midnight, I'm opening it up, and we're going to start doing the registration for classes. Guys, I am capping them. I keep on playing with this, whether I want 30, whether I want 20. I want to make sure that when you're in these boot camps, that if you have questions, it won't be like we're going through 30 different people to get these questions answered. I want it to be where it's intimate enough to where when you ask these questions, you really believe that you have the time and everything. Okay, let's talk about six-figure design. This is the one that all my designers are excited about. I'm excited about, and that is June. So let's talk about June. Okay, let's talk about June. So in June, okay, and this is going to be every Monday in June, June 3rd, 10th, 17th, 24th at 7 p.m. Hey, Sean, how are you? In June, we're doing the 4-week six-figure design business. So when I started my first design company, it was, 2014. In my first year, I did 6 figures. Easy. Second year, kept on with 6 figures. And it was funny because in the email, if you read it, I thought that hitting 6 figures was common in the design business, in graphic and web design. And then when I started talking to people, they were like, what? And I was like, yeah, don't you make that much? And they're just like, no. And I'm just like, why not? And there were some beginner lessons, which I've shared with a lot of you guys, on that I learned, that I had to learn very quickly in order to really become successful in my own right. And this is why when we talk about looking rich, but being broke, and then looking like you're broke, but being rich, there's so much money to be made, but so many people are so focused on the look. They want to look like they have money, look like, this is how I look, okay? This is how I look. Of course, I have my makeup, something. I look good. But most times I'm in this natural look. I'm walking around, and you really, it's funny because when we talk about making money in your business, you have to really let go of people's opinions about you to go get your coins, okay? And you also have to create a brand, even within design, that makes people not question paying you. Okay, that's big. Because in the world of design, if you stay around cheap people, your business will become cheap. You know, if you are someone that has built a business off of whatever you can take, whatever I can make, you're going to struggle because you're building a design business now that's not built on actual business, but now built on I'm going to take whatever I can get. And that's how you stay in struggle, okay? That's how you stay broke. So this 4-week boot camp, this is what the description says for June. June, again, is the 4-week boot camp on the 6-figure design business. So it says here, after launching my first design business, okay, I hit an easy 6 figures, and I thought it was the norm. Okay, turns out along the way, many designers were struggling to make ends meet, including running a profitable business. So that's why I'm launching this boot camp for all graphic and web designers. In this class, I'm going to show you how to turn your work into a 6-figure minimum business. That's the minimum, okay? And the number that I'm basing this off of is a minimum of 10K per month. Now this is not, I can't say every designer should be making this because not every designer will make this. Okay, because you do have to be good enough to make some money. Okay, this is important. But our goal is 10K per month minimum without the large stress load of tons of clients. The issue that I see in the design world is that everyone's doing these $50, $75 projects, and you have to have, let's just think about this. $75, you need 10 people to just make $750. That's 10 clients? That means if I want to make $7,500, I need 100. That is not a business. That is a slave ship, okay? And that's what I have to get people out of is this idea that you need a ton of clients to make a ton of money, okay? And again, guys, you need to understand this. I was making that kind of money my first year in the midst of having other businesses. So if I can make that with a minimal amount of time, some of you have more time than I do. So you can make that even more, okay? So we're going to talk about basically on how to have a 10K per month minimum in your design. Again, we're talking about design or graphic or web design business. You could have other services that you offer, which would take you, let's say you do video, let's say you do audio, sound, whatever, that could easily take you into 20K minimum. Easily. So that's why I'm going to teach you guys on how to do that. We're going to talk about, again, how to expand your services without exhausting yourself physically. We're going to talk about even how to get help to scale. So my thing is that most people that I meet, if you're not making 6 figures in your business, no, it's not to offend anyone, but if you're not hitting 6 figures in your graphic or web design business, it is usually due to 2 things: your pricing and the people that you're pitching to. Okay, you can no longer run. If you are a solopreneur, in other words, it's just you literally cannot afford to be cheap. You cannot. I don't care what excuse you give me. I don't care if you tell me that everybody knows you. I promise you that for all the 100 people that know you, probably none of them know me, but I'm making more than probably most of the people that you know, or quote unquote, maybe even you yourself. No offense. But it's not about how many people you know, okay? It's about you meeting the need of your customer and you monetizing those connections. So when people brag to me about all the people they know, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm making more than you. I don't even know half the people you know. I'm not even doing all the work you're doing. You know, people are up in the middle of the night, I got design work to do. I'm gonna be up in the middle of the night doing design. That is not a life. That's not a life. Not at all. Not at all. Oh, no. We gotta build a business for you that's gonna be healthy and profitable. Okay? And so that's what I'm gonna teach you how to do. And here's the thing, I may hurt your feelings. I love you, I really do. But I promise you that my job is not to make you remain where you are. So I'm gonna be truthful. If you say, Jens, what do you think about this? I may say, I don't like it. It could be 10 times better. I think that you could adjust this. I think that you could change that. And you may have some friends who told you that was a great idea, but unless those friends are teaching you how to make and do what I'm teaching you how to do, take my advice, okay? Because if you have friends who are teaching you this, and you should already be there then, right? You should already be there. Some people are like, oh, I already heard this before. Well, obviously you haven't if you're not doing it. Okay? So I love you, but we gotta make some real coins. At this point, we got to stop going in circles. So what does each week teach? Week 1 is establishing your niche in graphic and web design. Okay, establishing your niche. Week 2, we're going to talk about how to bring in 1K to 5K clients consistently every month. What that means is per client. That's per client. Now 1 to 5K total, but 1 to 5K per client. So if you have 4 or 5K clients, that's $20,000. Guys, are you hearing me? $20,000 in 1 month. 1 month. Now here's what some people say. Well, Genesis, I'm hearing you, $20,000 a month. I mean, come on, Gigi, come on. Well, do you believe in yourself? Not just believe, because really it's not just about believing. I know a lot of people who believe and are broke, so it's past believing. Do you have the gumption to go out and get it? That's the real question. The question is not, do you believe? The question is, do you believe in yourself enough to go out here and get those contracts? Do you believe in yourself enough to go out here and send the emails, do the calls, and also experience rejection when people say no? Because if you're not willing to do that, you will not have this. No, you will not have a 10K month, will not have a 20K month, okay? This is really about, do you believe you can go out and get the money? The issue for me as a designer was that I believed so much in my design, but I didn't believe in the money that my design was worth. And of course, when we talk about value and worth, there really is no number you can really put on it, honestly. But I didn't even believe that I was worthy enough to make $120,000 a year doing design. I didn't think I was worthy enough. But yet in my inbox just today, someone reached out to me and said, hey, Gigi, listen, I need you to design my planner. I got $5,000 to give you tonight. Okay, I got another client. Listen, these people are willing to hand me to do, listen, okay? So I could remain in making $750 every 2 weeks. That was me. And I thought that was good, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that amount of money. But I had to believe in myself enough to go out there and grab what belonged to me. And what belonged to me was I had it on the inside of me, but I had to believe that I was worthy of making more than what many people around me was making. So I had to come out of complacency. And for many creatives, we love what we create, but we don't believe in the worth and the value of what we've created. And we've got to change that. And you don't have to be the most popular. All you need, think about it like this, all you need are 10 1K clients. You could have 5 2K clients. You could have 2 5K clients. That would bring you to 10K minimum. So I'm not asking you to know the whole world. I'm not asking you to be the most popular person. All I'm asking you to do is to believe in yourself, to establish connections, okay, to build your dream business. So that's what I'm asking you to do. If you think it's too much, you're not ready. But when you get to that place where you are in a place where you know I have it, but I'm not doing it, this is for you. So again, week 3 is how to build yourself as an expert and expand your impact. Impact is not about numbers, y'all. Impact is not about numbers. Impact is about getting results, okay? Week 4, how to begin scaling your design company and take on more clients. So once you hit a good, healthy, let's say 120 to 200K, right? You can do that by yourself, by the way, without any help. But you may need some help. You will need some help as you scale and grow. And getting help is important, and how you get the help is important, and what you do with the help. So we're going to talk about how you can take on more clients, how you can begin to become the creative director. Creative director is a great role because what's going to begin to happen is that you will become the chief designer, and you'll have designers working underneath you to service projects. And with that will help you to scale your company. Okay, and I have friends who have taught on how to build their companies like this, and they have their 9 to 5, and behind the scenes, they have a whole bunch of designers working the business. So it's not only doable, but it's scalable. You want to have an end goal plan. You don't just want to say, once I hit 120K, I'm good. No, don't stop. Keep it going. So, hey, I can take on even more clients, or you don't have to take on more clients. You could just up the price. As your value increases, so does your price point. So you could go from, doing 2 to 5,000, and now you're going 5 to 10. 10 to 20, right? Bigger clients, bigger contracts. Okay, let's go through July. We're getting through them. Woo, July. July is the most asked for boot camp. Oh, let me go back. Sorry, guys. So for June, the dates are every Monday in June, June 3rd, 10th, 17th, and 24th at 7 p.m. Okay, that's for the design boot camp. So far we have May is the 4-week t-shirt business. That's $197. Remember, $75 reserves your slot for any of the boot camps. And those dates are Tuesdays in May, May 7th, 14th, 21st, and 28th at 7 p.m. Then June is the 4-week 6-figure design business boot camp. That's $297. And that one is every Monday in June, June 3rd, 10th, 17th, 24th at 7 p.m. July is the Planner Journal Bootcamp, which I've been asked about this for forever. Ever since I did a video on YouTube that I think we're at like 25,000, over 25,000 views, over 300 something comments, and I've been getting emails every day. Like, I kid you not, I'm getting at least a minimum of 2 to 3 emails a day from people from all over the world, because, you know, YouTube is all over the world. And these are all these people who ask me journal questions. And people have been asking me, when are you doing, you have a course, you have a class, you have something that, you know, and I'm like, no. So I was like, I'm doing this. So in July is the 4-week Creating Your Own Journal or Planner Bootcamp. Finally. So here's the description. This is my #1 and most requested class/bootcamp period. After doing a video on YouTube that now has over 25,000 views with over 300 comments and counting, I'm ready to teach a 4-week bootcamp so that by the end of the bootcamp, you have a blueprint for your journal planner business. And I'm talking about not just the planner, but the whole entire business. Okay, and this is the most expensive boot camp because of the fact that we're not just going to talk about a product. I'm going to teach you how to build the whole entire business. And this is a $397 investment. It's worth every penny, okay, I promise you. And this is the descriptions. Week 1, forming a planner journal business idea, because it is not good to create a product and it's not a good product. And I know just because you can print it and make it does not mean you can sell it. I need to say that again. Genesis, run that back. Okay. Just because you can make it, just because you can print it and make it does not mean that you can sell it. Because a lot of people, we have great ideas, but not every idea is a viable, scalable business. Some products you just need to make for yourself. You need to make your own journal that only you write in, only you use, because it's not an actual business. Remember, a business is more than what you like. A business is based off of what the people need. Okay, and I said people, not person, not your girlfriend, not your auntie, not your grandmother, not your boyfriend, okay, not your child, but a business. And so that means that you need to have a really good idea. And I'm not talking about idea like, you know, I always want to make a planner for dogs. You know, I could track how many bones they eat every day, how many bones they dig. Okay, that's not. You may want to track that. You may need that. But are you gonna be selling hundreds of those, thousands of those? You know, you gonna be selling a lot of, no, I don't think so. I really don't. But you get excited about it. Then you ask me to design it. Then you get mad because it doesn't sell. Okay, so in week 1, I'm gonna teach you what makes great planners and journals for sale. To sell them, okay, that's important. Week 2, we're gonna talk about how to create your planner or journal from scratch without designing it yourself. Okay, listen, I know you wanna DIY this to the heavens, but save yourself, save yourself, save thyself. Save it, because if you don't know how to design, you're gonna break your mind. You're gonna just be stressed out. I was following this video online, and you know, it doesn't look like the planners in Target. That's because those are professional designers. Okay, you can do a lot in Canva, but there's only so much you can do. Okay, at some point we need to move to professionals, and I'm gonna teach you how to save money in the bank. I'm gonna be teaching stuff I've never shared on YouTube, never shared. Okay, I'm saving it for a class. I'm gonna teach you how to save some real coins and get your planner designed, okay, on the low with a budget. Okay, we're also going to talk about in week 3, marketing your planner or journal with a 90-day marketing strategy that you can use and you can reuse every quarter. So I'm going to give you a 90-day plan that you can keep on using every quarter to help market your planner. Guys, you can't just make it. You got to sell this thing. That thing needs to be like hotcakes. But it takes money and it takes time and it takes investment. So I'm going to teach you on how to kind of really pace yourself out every 30 days to create a 90-day plan for every quarter. Okay, week 4 is building your online planner / journal store and how to continuously bring traffic and create a real brand. So it's okay, we got the planner design. Now you got to sell it. And you can't just put it on Amazon, different things. You got to have your own website. And I'm going to teach you on what is going to make that thing sell through the website. We're going to talk about it, because think about it. You know, you make a planner, you got to sell that thing. You just got to keep on selling it. So how you, just like the t-shirt business, how do we bring that hype? So we're going to talk about that. Okay, and the days for that one are July the 8th, the 15th, 22nd, and 29th. And those are Mondays, and that is at 7 p.m. Okay, and again, no matter what your time zone is, those are times. Everything is done through Zoom. So I have clients that are from all over the world that will be joining in. Everybody can join in. Okay, it'll be a video call, so I'm excited. Let's talk about August. Woo-hoo! I'm excited about August because I have not done a class like this in forever, and I have been waiting. And this is the 4-week boot camp on creating your online ministry platform and community. Okay, sorry. So I have been so excited about doing this because when I started Girls of Royalty back in 2012, of course, you know, that the brand is on pause, but we did some great work and we were very successful at what we did. The team from top to bottom, man, we did good work. And Girls of Royalty has brought a lot of people and has really connected, us together. So many people I've come to know because of Girls of Royalty. I mean, literally, that was the platform, guys, that built my experience in building websites and doing social media. I mean, and it was because too of the team, the team that we had, that really shaped me in so many ways. And I think it will be crazy for me not to do a course or a boot camp on all the lessons I've learned in building that, and of course in our team as well. So I wanted to do a 4-week sit down where it was almost as if you guys were coming into my house for 4 weeks and I sat down and poured into you different things that I believe any person starting an online ministry, it's going to help you save you so much time and energy and effort. And I'll read the description. So it says, when I launched my online ministry, again, this is the August boot camp. When I launched my online ministry, Girls of Royalty, I learned so much in such a short period of time that no one is talking about in today's online world. Okay, and everyone's giving encouragement, get started, do this, do that, but nobody's giving a blueprint, like step 1, step 2, step 3, right? And of what you need to do to gather people, how to create a successful online ministry that is organized, flowing, and creative. Those are 3 things: organized, flowing, and creative. Okay, and so these are the 4 weeks that we're going to cover. I'm so excited about all these boot camps. I mean, because all these boot camps this summer are boot camps that I myself needed to be in, but nobody was teaching them. So week 1 is establishing your niche in online ministry. People think you can start an online ministry for women, men, children, a certain issue, and like, oh yeah, I got online ministry, right? And what happens is that you're not seeing any growth, you're not seeing any traction. So guess what? You get depressed, you get sad, and you act like God didn't call you. No, you need Gigi, you need me to teach you on how to find a very unique proposition in ministry. Just like a church. There are tons of churches on almost every single street corner, but not a lot of them have a niche, have a focus of this is what our church has been called to do. Every great ministry has a call, okay? Doesn't have a platform or a title or website. You need to first have a call. What have you been called to do? What have you been called to do? What have you been called to do within online ministry? And because you're in online ministry, a lot of times people get lazy because they believe that because I'm online, I don't have to do so much work. It's just online. No! We ran Girls of Royalty like that thing was almost a physical church, not a church, but a physical ministry. We had Bible studies, we had downloadable printables, and really what made us Girls of Royalty was our online teachings, and we created amazing biblical study content. I mean, it was great. It was great, okay? So you got to figure out, what have you been called to do? You may not have been called to do downloadable Bible studies. You may not have been called to do online, certain things. Maybe you've been called to do teachings on a certain topic, create certain, platforms. But every great ministry or online ministry, she's like, listen, I got all my printables, okay? But every great online ministry or physical ministry needs a niche. And I have a lot of people who've been contacting me when I send out the boot camps via my email list, and they're like, Gigi, I'm signing up for this, and we don't even have an online ministry, we have a physical ministry. And we're signing up for this because we want to learn how we can reach people outside of our church, outside of the ministry that we have, and have a more global impact, right? So it's reaching those who you have physically, but it's also, you can reach people who you have online as well. Do not cap your ministries to just the church itself. Have it be where you're also touching people externally, especially if you're looking to do conferences, summits, different things. You want to begin to build that traction. So let's talk about what each week covers. The first week, and if you want to sign up to get my emails, you can go to my website, which is, can somebody drop it in there? It's genesisdorsey.com. It's www.genesisdorsey.com. And if you go right there to my homepage, there's a box right there that says join the tribe. So week one is establishing your niche within the online community or within online ministry or ministry. Week two is creating your community via online, email, social media. Because I have people who are joining who are in-person ministries, like these are physical ministries, I'm also going to add a component on building your community physically. Because when you do ministry, period, if you are not good at understanding the art of gathering people, you're going to really struggle. I mean, you're really going to struggle. And so we're going to talk about how to actually gather people, how to stay consistent in communication with them, how to feed them. Okay, so week three is feeding. Week three is all about creating impactful content and financial stability to take care of the ministry. Here's what, y'all, man, I don't want to get too excited. I don't want to get too passionate. But one of my biggest issues with ministries is that they don't handle the financial portion. So let's say, for instance, you want to start an online women's ministry that focuses on young women, okay? Or you want to start an online ministry for men or for young adults and millennials. Let's just say you want to start an online ministry for women who are 15 above, or you want to start an online ministry for kids and whatever, okay? And you have not taken a thought to how will this financially sustain itself. Right? So here's what we do. We get excited because, I'm going to pour into the people. I'm going to pour out, pour in, pour through, pour for, right? Pour across, pour diagonally, And you get excited about the pouring out. Okay. And then you get the bills for the website, and you got to do the flyer, and you got to do this, you got to do that, and now you want to do a conference, then we do a bit, and it takes money because, the oil you poured out was spiritual, but now you need some physical money. Yeah. So let's say we're a nonprofit. But see, you never focus on creating giving campaigns or donorship campaigns and having that be continuous. You didn't focus on having products for sale that you focused on. You create a book, but people only learned about it for 2 weeks and now nobody hears about it. So now you create a ministry that now you're becoming exhausted by because you're so great at the spiritual, but you didn't take care of the financial, right? So now it's straining the spiritual because now you're like, oh my God, I got to pay for all this stuff and I'm running out of money or I have no money. Good ministry, see, this is important. Ministry is not just about pouring into people. Ministry is also about taking care of what you're pouring out. Because if you don't take care of it, the oil will stop flowing. Well, I'm anointed, the oil never stops flowing. Okay, fine. You get to a place, listen, if your website shuts down, okay, nobody can do the stuff. So technically, yeah. You got to pay for certain things, can't do certain events, So this is why we got to stop getting so excited about doing and pouring out into the people. You got to take care of. That is what we call stewardship. Real ministry is not just in what we do for people, but it's taking care of what God has given us. And if you don't take care of it, you are forgetting about the internal responsibility in ministry. Okay, so I'm going to teach you on how to financially take care of your online ministry or physical ministries. Okay, that's real stewardship. Week 4 is going to be on how to expand your online reach and scale your platform. Okay, and the dates for those, that is every Monday in August. That is August the 5th, the 12th, 19th, and 26th, and that is at 7 p.m. And that one is $297. So let's go through, not going to go through all the descriptions, but just to give a quick recap, May is the t-shirt business. It's $197. That starts again on May 7th. Every Tuesday in May, okay? 7th, the 14th, 21st, 28th, 7 p.m. June is the 4-week boot camp on the 6-figure design business, on how to start your own web, graphic or web design business. That is $297, okay? And that is, again, every Monday in June, June 3rd, 10th, 17th, and 24th, 7 p.m. July is the create your own journal or planner business. That is $397, and that is July the 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, and the 29th. Those are Mondays at 7 p.m. And then last but not least, August is $297. That is the 4-week boot camp on creating your own online ministry and platform and community. That is every Monday in August, and that is August the 5th, the 12th, 19th, and 26th at 7 p.m. Woo! I'm doing a lot of work this summer, but that's why I'm kind of, I was slowing my roll with, just doing different things for these past couple of days and just honestly the past month, so I can get ready for the summer. So all you need is $75 to reserve your seats for any of the classes. You can sign up for as many classes you want to. Basically, I'm going to cap it between, I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do 20 people or 30. I'll figure that out by tonight. By midnight tonight, we go live for classes and obtaining your seats. They are first come, first serve. I sent them out to an email list that I now have of thousands of people. Thank God for that. And so people have already been emailing me about, they wanted to get their seats. So I sent out an email to my email list today that has these descriptions and price points so everybody's aware. I'm going to upload this to my YouTube channel. We're about to reach 5,000 subscribers. Excited. So your girl's been working, okay? Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived, okay? This is, we working over here, okay? And again, all of the boot camps to answer Jacqueline's, I hope I'm saying this right. That's such a pretty name. My God. So hopefully I'm saying this right. Is it Jacqueline Letha Atkins Carter? Girl, you got a braidable name right there. That's a nice name to put on a book. Okay, that's a nice name to put on a book right there. Okay, so it's all going to be through Zoom. So what happens is you sign up online, you register. Jackie. Okay, Jackie. Okay, so Jackie, you're going to sign up online, and then what happens is that when we get closer to the date of each of the classes, you'll get an email link, a Zoom link, and you'll rejoin that Zoom link every time for class, every week, okay, every week, it's a private Zoom call. So the only way you're going to go on that call is if you have a link, okay? We're not doing Facebook groups or anything. This is all a video call that everybody hops on via Zoom, and you can hop on internationally. So I have clients and people signing up from all over. So Zoom allows international. So I'm so excited about that. And so, yeah, you'll sign up for the classes, then you'll get a link as we get closer to the class so you can access your classes. Guys, thank you guys for watching. I cannot say this enough. It is about the work you put in. Okay, I'm just trying to tell y'all right now, this is not about numbers, clout. I've been very successful, and a lot of people do not know me, okay? People don't know me, okay? I know I have followers, but people don't really know me, okay? It has really been about showing up as much as I can. I don't show up all the time. I don't show up. Sometimes I'm not consistent as I should be, but I've been showing up. I've been showing up ever since 2012. And if I can give any lasting advice before I get off this live, is that whatever you desire, you shall have if you remain consistent. Not perfect. I'm never perfect, but consistent. If you have a heart for people, I have been teaching God's word since 2012. I've been teaching people about business since 2014, and I've never stopped teaching. Whether I can get on a YouTube video real quick and do a live stream, Facebook do a live stream, Instagram live do a live stream, IGTV, I've gotten on and I have a track. You can watch my track record, okay? You watch videos, on any of the platforms from years ago, and I showed up. Do not despise showing up. I don't care if it's 5 people. I don't care if it's the 4 people watching right now. I don't care. See, when you begin to get paid for what God's placed on the inside of you, it's not going to come because all these people know you. It's going to come from that one person watching you. Okay, and they like what is it they're hearing. They like what is it they do that you do. And they say, I need her, I need him. It's as simple as that. It was people have never told me, Jess, I saw that you had all these followers, so I decided to invest in you. No, none of that stuff mattered. No, you know what it was? I heard you and I could hear the expertise. I could hear the passion. I know that you're good at what you do. I've seen the work. right? And because I've seen that, that's going to be the reason why I invest in you. So do not make this about you becoming the most known. Make this about you becoming the best paid. Okay, that's what I want you guys realizing. There's too many people out here who are popular and broke, and I walk my little Target dress self. Well, I do like Louis Vuitton now. I do like some nice things, but I walk myself down there. Okay, and guess what you'll see? Okay. If I do have one more piece of advice, since I'm on this whole build thing. I think BB Robinson posted this, but this is really important. She had said, I think someone else had posted, she reposted, I think. But, I think she posted, this was her post. But the most important thing you can invest in are the tools that you use to build your business. It's not about you driving up in a certain car. Make sure you have the best tools, okay? The most prized possessions I have are not my bags. It's my laptop and it's my phone, because this is what I get paid by. Okay? So I don't care that you roll up and whatever. I'm not focusing. This is important. I don't feel inferior, okay? Because you look better dressed or you have more. No, guess what I care about? This, and my phone feeds me. I've been staying pretty thick now, okay? But this is what takes care of me. So don't get focused on people and their things. Get focused on what you need. For some of you, you build up money to go here and go there. You need to invest in your business. Okay? Take that money and put it into a new laptop, a new this, a new that, whatever tools you need to make your money, because guess what? It'll pay you back. See, that's smart. Business is the thing about wise investments. Listen, when I bought this paid for itself in 2 weeks. When I bought my iMac, guess how I bought my iMac? I bought my iMac by teaching an online course during the winter season, okay? I made thousands during the winter season. I used that money to go buy the iMac. Anyway, you don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to me. I'm just trying to help you win, and not it being about how people see you, but how to really win in life. How to really win in life, okay? So guys, anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much. Again, if you're interested in any of the classes, make sure that you're on my email list. Go to justicedorsey.com, and I'll be posting, so just stay tuned. Stay connected with me. Make sure you're following me here on Facebook. I'll be posting some links afterward for you guys to stay tuned. Click the links. Let's get on it, okay? See you guys later. Love you guys so much. I'm signing out.